Hi, welcome back to another Ask Me Anything. And one of the topics that's come up a lot with my clients and with questions is one word, and that one word is indemnification. Indemnification is a big word. If you see it in a contract, it's usually in a really big paragraph with a bunch of what looks like legalese. What I wanted to do is just take a second to simplify what indemnification is. So that way, next time you see that word, you see that clause, you'll pause and at least understand what it's all about. So indemnification is where one party agrees to indemnify the other party for any potential losses arising out of some circumstance. To just keep this really simple, if I enter into a contract with another person and I say that I will indemnify them for any losses they have arising out of my breach of contract, then that's going to be my indemnification. In that circumstance, if there's any sort of damages from third parties that may sue the person or that just extra costs from my breach, I am saying as Matt Duke that I will pay and make them whole for those damages, thus indemnifying them. Now, that's a very oversimplification, and you can see that sometimes those clauses that word is just buried in a sentence. Sometimes that word is mentioned numerous times in what can be paragraphs or even pages because of the technical and complex way that someone can actually indemnify another. But at the end of the day, that's what it means. I'm agreeing to make someone whole if, as a result of whatever my conduct was, they have losses, damages, however that's defined. Now, things to be considering when you're looking at an indemnification clause is number one, who are you indemnifying? In many circumstances, you will see that the who you're indemnifying could be the person's owners. Sometimes there's third parties that are brought in like lenders. The second part of that is what is it that you would indemnify them for? And what that could be defined as losses. Well, what is a loss? Sometimes it's loss, sometimes it's cost, sometimes it's attorney's fees. You have to be careful with each of those scenarios because the exposure for you, your risk increases as the number of people you're indemnifying and the amount of potential losses or damages that you could be responsible for making someone whole increases. The third component of this is to look at what are the triggers at which you will be asked to indemnify. Those things could be just upon a simple breach. Those things could be based upon bodily injury to someone else. Narrowly construing those three buckets allow you to assess what is your future risk for an indemnification. Then very finally you have to look out is how long does the indemnification last for? That could be the term of the contract, that could be a separate term, and it can even extend beyond an agreement. So again, this word, rightfully so, has a lot of complexity to it, and sometimes for people that just becomes overwhelming, and it can be. But that's the type of thing that we here at the Duke Law Firm look to partner with our clients to get through, make sure you assess your risk and make the right decision. Thanks so much for joining us on this episode. I look forward to next month and answering more of your questions. Have a great day.